Hey there Gemini, how are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome to you reading back with me again, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. So this is going to be your love general messages. The format is going to be you versus them. I'm going to be pulling card about who is it that we're going to be talking about today, your challenges, past, present, future, and advice by the end of the session, alright? Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so the rules may go reverse or may not resonate with you at all. And if you want a personal reading with me, there's going to be a link on the description box below. And don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, alright? So let's do it, Gemini. Who is it that we're going to be talking about today for Gemini? Gemini. The Star card is in reverse. So you might be dealing with an Aquarius individual. So you have the Empress, the Lovers. So you might be dealing with a Gemini like yourself. I just feel that, wow, that's a lot of cards. What are your challenges, Gemini? I feel that you're dealing with somebody who is a bit intimidated by you in the sense that they feel that they're not good enough for you. It might be that your friends kind of like intimidated them. You know those type of people like, wow, like Geminis are friends with those type of people, or Gemini's exes are those type of people. I'm not sure that I'm good enough for Gemini. Or there's, simply put, you're dealing with somebody who is having a bit of a self-esteem issue, but I do feel that they're trying to overcome that, okay? This person does have like a lot of tremendous amounts of love towards you. They really, really enjoy the time and the quality time that you guys spend together, because the attentions that you're giving towards them make them feel on top of the world. I do feel that your interactions with them kind of like help them with their self-esteem, if that makes sense. And they also have the Page of Wands, so they do have a tendency to try to check you out, okay? They really, really like to oh, what is Gemini's doing? Oh, interesting, something like that. Your challenges is the High Priestess in reverse and also the Empress here. So it's either you who is having this challenge or this could be them. But I do feel that one individual in this relationship has a hidden desires that are not being expressed. So it could be a hidden desires to have their emotional needs being met, or whatever that may be, but someone is unsatisfied because their desires are not being fulfilled, but they're not showing it out loud. So this could be you or this could be them. This could actually be you though, because I do have like a lot of Gemini people in my life, and I do see the tendencies of Geminis, trying to push their desires away to conform, to make peace within the connections, especially towards those you care about. So, how are they in the past? Oh, so you might be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You might be dealing with a Pisces, or you might be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. How are they in the past? The Page of Cups, so you might be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Moon card, heavy water. How Gemini was in the past. You know what? This person thinks so highly of you, Gemini, okay? They feel that you two have a very strong soul ties with one another. They feel that on a psychic level or on a 5D level, you guys are very connected, because this Page of Cups and the Moon card talks about some heavy, heavy spiritual stuff, okay? It's like they think that the way that you came to them within a certain time frame was funny, or I don't know, it's just that they saw so many synchronicities that led them to believe that, well, I think this is something special. You, on the other hand, you have a Chariot in reverse. You were quite skeptical of this connection. You tried to sabotage this, because you got the Seven of Swords and also the Chariot card in reverse. Maybe because this person was way too hot and heavy for you, or maybe because this person seems too Neptunian, Yeah. Let's see, how are they in the now? Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and also the Star card is in reverse, and also the Five of Wands. How are you in it now? The Wheel of Fortune. the Four of Wands and also the Six of Wands is in reverse. You're kind of like not happy within this connection though. But again, I just feel that you might be dealing with somebody who has like a little bit of a financial issues. If it's not about a financial issues, then it's just somebody who with very, very low self-esteem and has a tendency to be very codependent or clingy or trying to depend on somebody. The thing is that it's different. It's different with people. Yeah. If you're dealing with somebody who has a very, very high pride and do not want to ask for help or do not want to admit that they're in a weak position right now, because it's not like let's say for instance you have financial issues. It's not like you are going to be dealing with financial issues forever, right? Like you could overcome that. But there are certain type of people who they have financial issues and they don't want to admit that, and that and they don't want to ask for help. They don't want even ask for questions, you know, how to solve their problems and stuff like that. So what I'm trying to say is that this person has a little bit of a problem within their life and they don't really want to admitting it. That resulted in them seeing themselves less than you, whether they want to admit it or not. There's that questions of, am I good enough? So if you're dealing with somebody who's quite prideful, they would compensate that with being, you know what I mean? But if you're dealing with somebody who's quite open and sincere, then you just gotta accept the fact that they could be quite clingy or dependent, or they're just way too codependent for you. But I feel that they're kind of like quite jealous of your friendship with somebody though. With your networks or your friends or whatever. It keeps popping up, you know, with them feeling not good enough because they're comparing themselves with somebody. It could be your friends, it could be your exes, but I just feel that this is an ex. So if you're in a relationship, this person might be jealous over, you know, one of your friends. And this could result, because they have the Five of Wands in here, and Five of Wands in this deck of mine is being symbolized by arm wrestling. So it could literally be that they're going to be competing with that person that they're jealous about, just so that they could prove themselves that they're enough. But you won't be too happy about it though, because you got the Six of Wands. Let's see. How are they in the future, sorry. They're jealous, very jealous. In their overall energy. I saw it from the beginning, and now it's being emphasized again. And again, if you guys are together, this could result in multiple ways. Because if they're jealous with somebody, then they're going to be, you know, giving you like that silent treatment. Or if they're the petty type of person, then they would try to make you jealous as well. Or if you guys are in no contact period and they're kind of like jealous of your friends, they'd be like, you know what, I'm better than their friends. I'm going to show you that I'm better. It will come off quite funny, you know what I mean? Because like, let's say for instance, the person that they're jealous of likes, I don't know, tennis. Then suddenly all of a sudden they'd be bashing tennis. Like something like that. There's a bit of, yeah, because of that, you know what I mean? Like they're having a problem with their self-esteem. They feel that they're not good enough for you. So if you're dealing with somebody who's a bit petty and trying to compensate it, then you see this funny scenarios. Okay, I have two meanings. I have two definitions for this. So for the first one, it's funny to me because this person will not admit this, okay? I just don't feel that they're gonna be admitting vulnerabilities. I just don't feel that they're gonna be admitting anything. They're jealous. They're jealous. I think if you're together, you need to address it, because otherwise it's going to be quite dramatic in the future. And it's going to make you lose interest real quick. High Priestess is in reverse. The thing is that High Priestess in reverse could mean two things, okay? It could mean one. This person is then going to be doing something that is immoral, or they're going to be exploring their sexualities, or it could be that they're going to be seeing you at a different light, especially with the Hermit card in reverse. They're just going to be blaming you for, you know, the fault or mistakes that is happening within this connections. Whatever it may be, it's all your fault, Gemini. That's their perspective. I just feel that in the future, you guys are just going to be so disinterested in that. My mom would say, masuk kiri keluar kanan, meaning that if they say something towards you, it's just going to enter the right ear, and then it's just going to straight out come out in the left ear. You won't take it to your heart. So that could result in them, you know, doing that extreme, or it could be them giving you like a total silent treatment and you're not hearing shit from them and you're just tired of all of these things, you know what I mean? Because you know this person is kind of like keep on blaming you for stuff. And I do feel that you're going to be checking out other directions, or you're just going to be distracting yourself with things or people that just makes you feel happy. All right? Oh yeah. Advice. That's right. Okay. How could I forget? Gemini. By the way, you might be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Pisces. You might be dealing with a Aquarius. You might be dealing with a Virgo, Pisces, or a fire sign here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Advice for Gemini, please. Page of Wands, the Lovers, and also the Page of Cups. Okay. You see the page of, this is after tarot deck, so it's a bit different than a traditional Rider-Waite tarot, but you got this Page of Wands, beautiful Page of Wands. Page of Wands has to leave something or sacrifice something in order for them to find themselves. I just feel that in your love life in general, you've been losing yourself quite a lot, and it's really, really time for you, even if it's just temporarily, okay? It's time for you to go back to yourself because you've lost it. Because you've lost it, okay? So if you have to set boundaries, if you have to, like, whatever that may be, you know, just make time for yourself. You gotta go back to being Gemini. You gotta go back to knowing who are you, what is it that you like, who is your support system. Make time for that. Who are the people that you care about, what matters, who matters. I think you forgot that. And it's time for you to kind of like go back to that place for a little bit, okay? Doesn't have to be like forever, just like a little bit so that you could get back in touch with you, okay? So I think that is it for my reading for you, Gemini. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right, bye guys. Have a great day. I love you.